They say money talks. But in Floyd Mayweather's case, it's starting to scream. We're talking about a man who called himself Money for years, who flexed private jets, diamond-studded watches, and 100-car garages like it was nothing. But now? Now we're hearing whispers that the empire is cracking, not from haters, not from gossip blogs, but from Stephen A. Smith himself, who just went public with a blistering takedown of Floyd Mayweather. And let's just say, it wasn't pretty. It wasn't polite. It was personal. Because Stephen A. wasn't just reporting. He was disappointed. And that's when you know the house of cards might actually be collapsing. According to Stephen A., Mayweather's financial problems are no longer speculation. They're real, they're messy, and they've been hidden under a mountain of fake investments, backroom deals, and hush-hush settlements. One of the biggest bombshells? Floyd reportedly owes over $20 million to the IRS. Not a typo, $20 million. And this isn't about some massive scandal or secret lawsuit. It's simple neglect. Neglect to pay taxes. Neglect to manage the lifestyle. Neglect to realize that when the checks stop rolling in, the bills don't stop with them. That's the truth Stephen A. laid out for the world, and he didn't hold back. Stop gambling, stay out of the damn casino, he practically begged. Order room service. Do anything else, just stop burning through your money. But the problem isn't just gambling, it's everything. Mayweather has built a lifestyle so outrageously expensive, so aggressively luxurious, that even making hundreds of millions a year isn't enough to keep up. Multiple mansions, fleets of exotic cars, watches so rare they've never even been worn. The man buys six-figure jewelry and forgets it exists, and when that kind of spending meets a slow income stream, things go south fast. Stephen A. even joked, well, half-joked, that if you called Floyd today, he might be hosting at your local nightclub, not because he wants to, but because he needs the paycheck. And when people started questioning if he was really broke, Mayweather didn't come clean. He went bigger. He staged a fake financial comeback. Out of nowhere, Floyd announced he had dropped a whopping $42 million on affordable housing in Manhattan, claiming he'd purchased 62 buildings, no partners, all retail space included. It was meant to prove he was still the king of big money. Moves. The problem? It wasn't real. No such purchase was found in any New York City records. The buildings he bragged about didn't exist. And those flashy photos he posted online? Just stock images from Google. It was smoke and mirrors. A public performance designed to silence the Floyd is broke headlines. But it only made them louder. Because while Mayweather was pretending to be a real estate mogul, the legal system was coming for him. Hard. In Miami, a jeweler named Leonard Suleimanov filed a federal lawsuit accusing Floyd of refusing to pay for a luxury jewelry purchase dating back to 2021. We're talking about over $3.8 million in unpaid debt. 2 small cash payments were made, $267,000 to be exact, but the rest, still hanging. And get this, the jeweler claims Floyd insisted on no phones during the meeting, but he managed to secretly record the whole thing with a backup device. Just in case, smart move. Because now, that footage might end up in court, and it doesn't end there. This isn't just a case of unpaid bling. The suit accuses Mayweather and the money team of violating the RICO Act. Yes, that RICO Act, the same. One used to go after organized crime, fraud, conspiracy, breach of contract, civil theft. It's all on the table now. So where does Floyd go when the legal walls start closing in? Back to the ring. But not for real fights, for exhibitions. And even those have turned into circus acts. The most infamous of all, his brawl with John Gotti III. The match was barely a match. Trash talk, excessive holding, then chaos. Gotti and Mayweather started swinging after the bell. Teams stormed the ring, fists flew, cameras caught. It all. And while fans debated whether it was real or staged, Stephen A. was already calling it out. When you're that great, not just anyone deserves to be in the ring with you, he said. And he's right. These fights aren't about legacy. They're about keeping the lights on, getting paid, grabbing headlines. And if you think it's just Stephen A. sounding the alarm, think again. Logan Paul has still not been paid in full for his 8-round exhibition against Floyd, and it's been over a year. He's gone public multiple times, even calling Floyd out on the anniversary of their fight. Hard to beat, even harder to cash in on, he joked. Jake Paul wasn't joking, though. He outright said it. Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. And if you think that's just shade, consider this. Jake claims Floyd spends millions just to keep women around him, and that every time he gets a big check, the IRS is already waiting at the door to snatch it away. According to Jake, Floyd owes a lot of people. And Logan? He's just another name on a long list of unpaid debts. But maybe the most brutal betrayal of all came from someone who used to be one of Floyd's closest friends, 50 Cent. Once a ride or die for the money team, 50 dropped a bombshell. He says Floyd owes him $2 million, and not from a random loan. This goes all the way back to when Floyd was locked up. 50 Cent says Floyd asked him to help create Mayweather Promotions, but when Floyd got out of jail, he acted like the whole thing never happened. He went on a wild spending spree, new chains, new cars, new Lambos, but forgot one thing: to pay back the man who kept his empire afloat. According to 50, there wasn't even a legit company when he stepped in. No LLC, no branding, no paperwork. Just an idea. And he built it all. But when it was time to split the profits, Floyd ghosted. No money, no credit, just silence. So how does Mayweather actually make money now? One word: flipping. He buys out entire sections of his own fights before tickets go on sale to the public. Floor seats, front rows, VIP booths, he takes them all. Then resells them at jacked up prices. That's why he can make millions off exhibitions. He controls the business from both sides. But it's not as bulletproof as it sounds. If fans stop caring, the whole model falls apart. And that might already be happening. Behind closed doors, even major promoters have started questioning whether Mayweather still has the money he claims to. I don't think he needs the money, one said, but with that kind of spending, you start to wonder. That's the line that keeps coming up. Everyone wonders, because even if Floyd's still got money in the bank, it's not keeping up with the lifestyle. Private jets, gambling losses, jewelry lawsuits, exhibition drama, fake real estate, legal threats, IRS debt, former friends turning enemies, even social media influencers calling him out. That's not just a few cracks in the foundation. That's a full-blown collapse waiting to happen, and yet Floyd keeps trying to play it cool. In interviews, he smiles, jokes about showing his accounts to doubters, name-drops jewelers, flexes watches. But the vibe is off. The same people who used to worship him now question him. The jokes hit harder. The lawsuits get louder. The silence around unpaid debts gets longer. Even casual fans can see it. Something's changed. And maybe the most painful part is this: Floyd Mayweather was never supposed to end up like this. He wasn't just a champion, he was the champion. Undefeated, untouchable, rich beyond belief. But the thing about money is, it only lasts when you respect it, when you manage it, when you don't treat it like a never-ending waterfall. Because no matter how rich you are, if you spend more than you save, the day will come when the money runs dry. And that day might be closer than Floyd realizes. So now the question is, what happens next? Does Floyd finally face the music? Or will he keep scrambling for the next headline, the next fake investment, the next cash grab fight? Either way, the world is watching. And this time, it's not about knockouts in the ring. It's about survival outside of it. Let us know what you think. Is Floyd Mayweather really broke? Or is this just another media circus designed to sell stories? Do you believe Stephen A. and 50 Cent? Or are they just bitter about old beefs? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay locked into the wildest stories in sports, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this saga, it's far from over.